Is Lunchly actually poisonous, or is this OG YouTuber Dante DM just mad cause these YouTubers are making a lot of money? We will be dissecting why Lunchly is getting all this hate to is it actually unhealthy. But let's look at why internet is hating these three people. But let's look at Logan Paul first, the #1 reason for all these negative reviews. As Logan has a history of scamming people where he scammed his own fan millions of dollars selling fake crypto game, which led to him getting sued. Now CoffeeZilla, a YouTuber, investigated this entire scam and exposed Logan Paul, and instead of making an apology video, he decides to sue CoffeeZilla to make him shut up and hasn't even paid any of his victim. And you know the healthy sports drink Prime? Well, it actually looks like it's not that healthy, as it's currently being sued for having too much harmful chemical. The entire campaign of Prime was that it's better than Gatorade, which already was a bad drink. It's like comparing cigarette with drugs. Yes, cigarettes are better than drugs, but should you take it? No. And a professional sports health doctor also commented on this, and instead of discussing with the doctor, Logan Paul decides to reply with a pretty stupid tweet. Now let's move on to KSI. Now KSI already knows his major audience is kid, and this type of advertisement can easily fool kids, where you boo one thing and make the other seem like it's cool. Yay! And it not just fools kid, even Coke and Pepsi does this and fools millions of people. If you did not know, Coke and Pepsi is owned by the same company, PepsiCo. The whole Coke versus Pepsi is done to fool people into thinking one is better than the other, but at the end of the day, both are equally bad. So whatever you buy, the money is going into the same company. And the same strategy is used by Lunchly as well. They basically compare themselves with Lunchable, which already is bad, but I will move on into detail later. And KSI also seems to be involved into crypto scam as well, which CoffeeZilla has exposed. So we already know these two YouTubers and their past history is not so clean. Now mix that with MrBeast, it's getting accelerated. Now MrBeast's whole slogan is,
I wanted to just make a better for you snack drink because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you.
And I don't know how a burger, chocolate, and Lunchly is healthy. Now I thought vegetables and whole food were supposed to be healthy, but I guess these are healthy as well, somehow. Now MrBeast is actually a good person in my opinion. It's just that the way he runs his business is pretty bad. His burger chain was shut down because they started serving crap food, which said to have caused food poisoning. But that's not the only thing MrBeast is known for. MrBeast is also known for promoting Feastables for being healthy in comparison to Hershey's. Now a small note, both of them are actually unhealthy. This is how much sugar Hershey's has, and this is how much Feastable has. It is better, but not that much. So you can eat this chocolate from time to time as a snack, but do not eat it on a regular basis. It's going to cause you a lot of harm. Now Jimmy said he used better ingredients to make Feastables, but secretly changed his chocolate into a new formula which literally uses the same ingredients as Hershey's. Now we have a bit of history on these people and their somehow healthy products, but now let's see how Dante DM ruined these people so much that KSI lost half his fans in one day. Now Dante DM saw this entire commercial and thought it was a false advertisement, which I will prove later. But before that, let's look at this. What happened to YouTubers, man? This is selling stuff for making money, simply. Which is true, but we can't argue that because everybody wants to make money. And MrBeast is running a company with large set and VFX team. He's not a solo YouTuber, and as much as the internet hates him, he has to pay his worker and he has to make the choice that brings him more money, which I explained in my previous video in detail, so you can watch that as well to know why MrBeast is getting cancelled in detail. How does this benefit their fan? Which I also don't know, since the mission of Jimmy is to,
I wanted to just make a better for you snack drink because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you.
And I still can't figure out how all of this is healthy. This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust people who are selling it to them. And yes, their majority audience are kids, and kids are easily influenced. Look at the amount of people that gathered just from one single MrBeast tweet. Imagine how many kids will buy this product thinking it's healthy. Now KSI responded to this by saying Dante DM also sold crap toys to his fan in the past, and the internet absolutely destroyed him for that. Now comparing a toy with a food that is unhealthy being promoted as healthy to fool their audience is kind of stupid. Now let's look at how unhealthy Lunchly actually is. Now these two doctors have made an entire video on how unhealthy it is, but I'm going to explain it quickly. So in a simple language, Lunchly is a lunchbox set for kids and comes in 3 different types and 3 different flavors. Now this entire video is compared with Lunchable, which is not healthy at all. It has even been banned in some countries for having high amount of lead and even causes obesity on kids. This is what the doctor had to say.
I don't recommend parents pack them for their kids on a daily basis. A low quality food with poor nutritional value. But now what about Lunchly?
Prime has no sugar added,
but has a really high amount of sucralose, artificial sweetener, high fructose corn syrup, which is even bad than sugar because it damages your brain.
more more electrolytes and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar.
Whoa.
Feastables Crunch
Yeah!
They don't even explain why it's good. It just boo, and the kids will think, okay, MrBeast says it's bad, it's bad. MrBeast says it's good, so it's good. This ad is literally for kids. It even has this effects which kids love somehow.
We're also 30 less calories.
Just this much calories? School-going kids at least need 1200 calories per day. This is not even close. Look at what's needed on a daily basis and how much Lunchly provides.
Calories, 3 less grams of fat, and 8 less grams of sugar.
That's basically 3 teaspoons of sugar in one box, and I haven't even included Prime, which has all these chemicals worse than sugar in high dose.
If you look at this close up, you can already tell which one has better ingredients.
So if you eat food based on how good they look, this is basically a burger ad, and look at it. They don't even use anything that's edible, okay?
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on, we're not biased at all.
Oh yeah, you are not biased at all, Logan. I agree. At least explain us how it tastes and how it's better than Lunchables.
This is a Lunchly salsa right here. Look at the consistency, the texture. And this is Lunchables. This, look, it's watery. I can't even look at that.
Bro, you're literally pushing the sauce out of the box. You ain't fooling anyone with that, except kids.
400 milligrams of electrolytes, my God!
And what about other poisonous chemical you added on it? Not gonna talk about that, Logan? And this doctor also explains how high dose of electrolytes is actually not good. Just listen to this carefully.
And also just think of this. Do you really think that the same beverage that should be used to hydrate elite UFC fighters training and sweating for hours is what you should drink at lunch when you're not sweating?
So yeah, unless you're training UFC inside your school, you ain't gonna need that much electrolyte. But at the end of the day, I don't blame them for using this marketing tactic where they show Lunchly is healthier than Lunchable, because every big brand uses it. Even Coke, which has high amount of sugar in them, promotes their drink to be as a symbol of happiness. And Messi, who probably has a strict healthy diet, is selling chemical-filled sports drink. And fruit juice as well are sold as healthy alternatives for soda, but has the same amount of sugar as soda. And other YouTubers are also selling candy because they know their major audience are kids. So can we actually blame them for using this tactic? Because they know these products sell well, and there's no way you can sell a broccoli to kid and expect them to eat it. They know these things make money and they are selling them, because even if they don't sell it, some other companies will. So instead of blaming them, we should be aware of the foods we eat and just eat this as a treat, not on a regular basis. So subscribe for more video like this and watch this video for more information on MrBeast.